From John Fitzpatrick Gymnasium at South River High School, TV 35 Sports is proud to bring you the championship game of the Central Jersey Group 1 Girls Basketball Tournament. Tonight, your Lady Rams of South River take on the Lady Blue Jays of Middlesex. Good evening, everybody. I'm Art Lundensky, along with the voice of South River Sports. Fred, tonight is the end of a journey. The journey started for the Lady Rams last year when they lost in overtime to Metuchen. They said from day one they would be back here and they would finish the job.
Well, Art, the time is now. There is no more tomorrows. They got here. The question is, will they finish the job? And I personally think they will. Keys of today's game. Got to look at the two squads. If you look at them on paper, South River came in ranked number 1, 23-5. Middlesex came in ranked number 2, 22-3. South River got here. They knocked off Bambrook 57-35. Keepwort 50-25. Middlesex on the other end controlled the game with their defense. They knocked off South Hunterton 32-30 and Shore 37-33. Keys for the game are going to be very simple. For sure, they have to attempt, and I use that word very loosely, they have to attempt to keep the Rams in the 30s. Their defense has to prevail. For the Rams, contributions from players 2, 3, 4, and 5. Someone can't come in and say we have to key on Gabby Harris, because if you key on Gabby Harris, there's Aaliyah Bass. You key on Aaliyah Bass, there's Barry. They have a number of weapons. I've always said with the Lady Rams, 4 consistent quarters. I think they need 13 to 15 points each one of the 4 quarters, and they have to control turnovers.
And I think one of the big things that happened was the GMC tournament when these two teams met. Because if they wouldn't have met before tonight, there would have been something. It's a psychological advantage to the Rams. They played them over here, and they beat them by playing a great second half of basketball, probably their best second half of the year.
The key for the Rams in that game, if you remember, the Rams had a horrible first half, a phenomenal second half. What you saw was their defense switch into what's called an inverted triangle 2, and you do that when you want to shut down the guards of the other team. Coach Feaster was not getting away with what he wanted his way the first half. Once he went to that the second half, they controlled the game. If you remember, Middlesex, single digits in that second half played a big role. Turnovers will tell you a lot. You got to control the turnovers. The Rams got to play Ram ball today. There's very little time. They're going to get into introductions in a matter of minutes.
Fred, it's a packed house like the old days.
The good old days. I think both squads don't need too much to get them pumped up for today's game. They've played together all year. The coaches have scouted. They played one another earlier this year. There are no tomorrows. They got a great turnout by faculty, great turnout by students, parents. It's really nice to see it for Group 1 finals here. While we're waiting for that to get ready, I want to send congratulations out to the boys basketball squad. Not only did they have a phenomenal year, but their high scorer, Sean Durar, finished the season with 1,465 points, ranked number 2 overall, only to Deion Jackson. So they've done very well, very proud.
15-win season, more than anybody expected.
And they've just had a great, great year. The game tonight, I think it's going to be loud. I think both of these squads are going to come out to play their game and force the other team to change their style of play. I had the opportunity to speak with both coaches. In speaking with Coach for South River, he was very honest. How much more do I really have to tell the girls they know what they have to do? Speaking with Coach Carlin from Middlesex, he says, look, last year the second half belonged to Aaliyah Bass. We got to control her. We got to show 4 consistent quarters. And right now we're going to get ready for our national anthem. That was the national anthem. We're going to get right underway with our introductions. First, starting out with the Middlesex Blue Jays. Number 12, Tori Shire, senior guard. Number 2, Gina Santoro. Number 14, Rosie Garino, junior forward. Number 3, Zakia Beckles, junior guard. And number 24, Irene Matosis. Change from what we had originally, Art.
Yeah, and we started Matosis in the last game instead of Fillmore, so.
And here are your South River Rams. Number 22, Alyssa Barry. Number 4, Alyssa Andrachik. Number 10, Alyssa Silva. Number 34, Aaliyah Bass. And rounding out the 5, number 5, Gabby Harris. Art, one key factor here. First time they played, Rams prevailed, 57-49. 3 players into double digits led by Aaliyah Bass. 19 points, Harris 18, Barry 11. For Blue Jays, 1 player into double digits, and that was Beckles. That's playing the way the Rams wanted to play. Rams defense is extremely tough.
I think the first quarter is going to be tight for both teams.
I think the first 5 minutes you're going to see both teams want to run this game, play a fast pace, and you're going to find out real quick who's capable of handling the pressure. Not taking anything away from the squad you had that played last year, but you look at the team out there this year, they're so much more mature, so much more team-oriented, and I think that's going to be the biggest difference here. Big contingency from Middlesex here. I can't tell you the last time I saw the Ram fans, as many as that are here this year. 3 officials, as they've been doing in all of the Central Jersey Group 1 games, and we're going to be underway in a matter of minutes. And here we go, Art. Everybody's been waiting for this one since last year.
So they did start Daisha Fillmore.
They announced it, but you're right. It is Daisha Fillmore. She's coming in as number 25.
Trying to get a little more height.
And there it is, quick one right up. And Middlesex gets up there and on the boards right away. That was number 3, Zakia Beckles, as was anticipated. I'm looking for a very fast-paced first few minutes, and who's going to allow who to play their game. All right, even with the headsets on, you can hear it.
The quick foul.
Well, they're going to let you know how they're going to be calling the game. That first foul is going to be on number 12, Tori Shire, her first and the team's first. They inbound the ball right away to Barry. Barry will look to drive if she can get the opening. That first basket for each squad is so critical. You want to get up, break the ice, and do whatever it is you have to do to get your team up on the board. Aaliyah Bass wants that ball real bad.
Ooh, threw it away.
Turnover, not what they're going to want here. 7:21 on the clock. Ball into the hand of Beckles. Beckles is one of their key players. And at this stage, all 5 players are key players. Beckles and Harris, 1-1. Rotate the ball, work the perimeter, get that player cutting through if they can. Back out front to Beckles. She looks around, Gabby Harris. And it's interesting because a lot of these girls play on travel teams together for both squads. Fed this one into Beckles, up and good.
So Beckles opens up where she played against South River the last time with 4 points already.
Got 6:41 on the clock. Rams get a shot up, no good. Rotates in and out. Blue Jays come down with the ball, and you can see they want to play that fast-paced game. Travel violation. Good call by the official.
Lady Rams just need to get that first basket to get on
That's
court.
why you want to get up there. You want to get that first score in. Showing a lot of composure, though. That's what they want to do. Quick little jumper. That one rolls in and out. Aaliyah Bass was boxed out, and they come right back the other way. Tori Schreier with the ball. Gets it over here to Beckles. Beckles feeds down into the corner. It'll rotate it around. Back out to Beckles for a three. That one's no good. Rebound, and that one goes out of bounds, and they come back down the other way for the Lady Rams.
Good job by Barry blocking off the player from getting the ball.
They're coming out trying to pick up almost a double team on that player when they're trying to work to the inside. Got it into the big girl. Leah Bass puts it up. Did not drop. And another big rebound taken here by Adasha Fillmore.
Fillmore doing a good job underneath the boards right now.
She's boxing out. She's getting position. Over to Fillmore. Puts up. And it goes in. 6-0. Coach Feaster calling the particular play there. 5:02 on the clock. Right now it's a 6-0 ball game in favor of the Blue Jays. Barry takes it around, puts it up to drive, and there's going to be a foul on Fillmore. That'll be her first and the team's second. That'll send Barry to the line shooting two. First one does not drop. Both squads know every single point is critical here. And Rams are up on the board. 4:51 to go. Beckles calls the play.
Travel, double dribble. Lady Ram just got to start converting on some of these turnovers.
Barry works the ball up court. They look around. Put it into the hands of Harris. She gets that opening. You'll see her take it. It was a jump ball. Both players had possession of it. Arrows pointing down at the end of that. So it's going to stay with the Lady Rams right now. 4:27, 6-1, Art. Not what I anticipated.
Another slow start. We've seen it before. The Lady Rams can put up a lot of points in a hurry. And a foul.
I anticipate that one on number 2, Gina Santoro.
That's 3 quick team fouls.
Question is how deep Middlesex can go. I think when we played them last time, they didn't go much deeper than 6.
No.
Ball does not drop. Girls just got to let that roll off their back and just say, you know what, let's move from here. Can't change the past.
Yeah, just another slow start.
They know what they're capable of. The second one's good. 4-point lead, 4:24, 6-2 in favor of the Blue Jays. Rams again playing man-to-man.
Beckles is definitely the floor leader.
Oh, absolutely. Rattles in and out. Barry ultimately comes down with it.
Lost the ball off her fingertips.
Goes out of bounds and Blue Jay ball. .410 on the clock. They like working that ball of Beckles. Beckles is their key player there. Rotate the perimeter once again. Almost get the takeaway.
Big block that time by Bass.
Big block. That's where she's got to step up. That
And
was clean.
what Souther has to do is get Beckles to get rid of the ball to the other players. That's who you want shooting, the other players.
That's right. I don't think they got that ability to go 3 deep. Shot from up top of the key. Not even close. Goes out of bounds.
About.
3:48 on the clock right now. 6-2 still in favor of the Lady Rams. Rams set up, work it up. Barry feeds this over near Silva. Silva works it around. Andrachik with the ball. She goes to drive, sends it back out to Aaliyah Bass. She wants to take it into the boards. Tapped around, goes out of bounds, and they're saying staying with the Lady Rams once again. They're getting the opportunities, Art. They're just not finishing off. Ball's inbound to Andrachik. Andrachik looks around. There, gets it over to Harris. Look for Harris, take that little jumper. Goes up, and it rolls around again. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say off one of the Lady Rams. 3:14 on the clock, Art. Not a single basket scored by the Rams yet. Field goal. 3:09. Beckles works the ball. They try to clear that lane if they could. That one's going to be a foul. That'll be the first foul against the Lady Rams. They're going to call it against number 34, Leah Bass. That'll be her first and the team's first. Right now, the Blue Jays have 3 team fouls. Rams have 1. It's Irene Matosis. First one is good, extends it back to a 5-point lead. Second one, no good. Under 3 to go on the clock here in the first period. Takes it end to end, and we get another quick foul. That's going to be the 4th team foul. They call that foul on number 14. That's Rosie Garino. Her first and the team's 4th. So no one player in foul trouble, but as a team, you're going to have the Rams going to the line quite a bit in the second quarter. First one good. Second one's also good. Back to a 1-possession game with a 3-pointer. 2:52-7-4. The Blue Jays still got the lead. Rams have not taken the lead yet.
And the takeaway.
And Barry comes down with it.
Oh.
And another turnover is going to come back the other way.
No. Goes to the Ram.
Okay. Officials talked it over at one end, and they saw a clear indication of who it hit. Went off last. Get the ball into the hands. Gabby Harris.
Another foul.
And that's going to be I think it's going to be the second foul on Dasha Fillmore.
And the 5th team foul.
Yep, that's the second one, and doesn't waste much time. You see another player getting ready to come in. It's going to be number 21, Nelp.
New, isn't it?
New, I'm sorry.
And this is going to hurt them now because the other girl had some bulk to her.
Well, and also problem that you have is you're looking at a scenario here where the Blue Jays are going to only have 1 foul to give for the rest of the first period and the entire second period before the Rams go into the bonus situation. Lead is down to 1.
6 free throws by the Lady Rams.
Yeah, I think what they were looking for a couple of baskets, though. Be much happier with that. Work the ball at a corner, work it back out, tapped away, knocked out of bounds by Gabby Harris. work the ball in. Looking, Beckles is down in the other corner. No good. Scramble for the ball. Kept in bounds by the Blue Jays. One over here for the TV 35 crew.
Good job by Silva knocking it away.
2:17 on the clock. 7-6 ball game. Inbound the balls. You can tell they're a different squad when the ball's in the hands of Beckles. This one goes up from the outside and good for a three. Basket was up and good. That was number 2, Gina Santoro, and extends the lead back up to a 4-point lead, 10-6 with 2 minutes on the clock. Gabby Harris over there to Barry. Barry looks in the drive, gets it over to Aaliyah Bass, tapped around and another turnover. Feeding this one all the way up court. It's going to be against, I think, the Lady Rams. It's going to be on number 10.
Silva.
It's going to be Silva's first.
Non-shooting foul.
Only the team's second, 1:40 on the clock. Art, we talked about one of the keys to the game was going to be the defense for Middlesex, and Middlesex certainly came through with what they were talking about.
Coming in now is Maura Phillips, number 13.
And going out is going to be number 2, Gina Santoro. And also I saw Barry coming out on that one. And you got Garrett coming in, so changing, a little bit of a change up here. Shot no good. Rebound taken by Bass. Gets it over there to Harris, and they push it up court.
Ball's loose.
Good scramble by all the players.
Nice play by Silva.
Shot from the outside, no good. Here come the Blue Jays once again, and another turnover.
And a foul.
See who the foul's going to be on.
That'll be the 16th foul.
Looks as if they're calling that on number 12, which will be Tori Schweier, and if it is, that's her second team foul also. 16 fouls, so they don't have the benefit of any more fouls to give.
Checking in now is number 23, Devin Izzy.
Rams work the ball. Gabby Harris takes it up. They just cannot get a field goal here. Under a minute to go. Be the first time all year we've seen this, Art.
Well, we've seen their slow starts before.
Yeah, but we haven't seen one this slow as far as putting field goals in. Work it over to the other side. Shot up, no good. Andrejczyk with the rebound. Plenty of time on the clock. Clock up to 35. Shot up for a deuce, no good. Gets her own rebound. They're going to regroup. .10-6 on the clock.
There you go.
They just can't get the ball to drop. That's going to, I think, wind down this first quarter. That's going to end the first period of play with the score. Middlesex Blue Jays 10, South River Rams 6. They've spread it out. Sakia Beckles has 4, 3 points for Gina Santoro, 2 points for Dasha Fillmore, and they have a single basket here by Irene Matosis.
Lady Rams led by Alyssa Barry with 3 points and Gabby Harris with 3 points. They're 6 for 8 from the line. That's where they got their points from.
And from the other end, you got 1 for 2 from the line for the Lady Blue Jays. Our fouls are going to be critical, and I do mean critical. You got 16 fouls already against Middlesex. They don't have a single foul to give. Rams capitalized, if I recall correctly, on a foul shooting last game.
Last time the first quarter was 15-7 Middlesex.
Well,
so they just got to start falling for the Lady Rams.
Yeah, they got to get their first field goal to change everything. 10-6, anybody's ball game. Starting out with the ball, Blue Jays will inbound it here. They got a timeout. Somebody dropped some candies or something over here. All right, safety to players. That always comes first. Good game control by the officials. At the point they saw it out there on the court, they told both players, go back in, talk to your coaches. Okay, here we go. Start of the second period, 4-point deficit for the Lady Rams. Again, ball right into the hand of Beckles. Shot out from the far corner, no good. Rebound taken. Scramble for the ball. Bass coming up with a big rebound here.
Jump ball goes to the Lady Rams.
7:38 on the clock. Got another substitution coming in. It's going to be number 22, Helmeister.
Kristen Helmeister. Helmstadter.
Okay. From the outside, Gabby Harris
There you go.
drains the three. Hopefully the floodgates are now open for the Lady Rams. 10-9. Feed this one down here into the corner. Shot is up, and here's a three from the other way. Basket by number 13. That's Phillips. Gabby Harris tapped around, no good. Andrachik ultimately came down with it over to Barry. Barry for a three.
Off.
That one's way off. Goes out of bounds, 6:52. 12-9 ball game right now in favor of Middlesex. Both coaches earning their board today.
Oh, yeah.
Feed this one to the outside once again. Rattles in and out. Bass ultimately comes down with the rebound. Gets it over to Barry, and they're going to work back down the other way. 6.5 to go here in the second period.
We have that seventh foul.
Well, it's going to be a shooting foul regardless. I think they're calling this one on number 22, which will be Helmstetter.
Her first.
And more importantly, the team's second, but it was a shooting foul, so you'll have Harris at the line shooting two. First one is no good. We got some substitutions coming in for the Lady Blue Jays.
Yeah, number 15, Lauren Punduk.
Second one was good. And also in was Rosie Garino, number 14, coming back in. Puts it up, no good. Aaliyah Bass gets the rebound, gets it to Andrachik, and they'll push back up court again. Barry ultimately comes down when it gets to Andrachik to look around.
Boom!
Harris for a three, and the Rams take the lead at 5:46 of this ball game. Almost taken away. Maybe on Silva. It's going to be the third team foul. It's going to be on Barry.
Her first.
Third team foul. That'll send Rosie Garino to the line, shooting two. First one does not drop. Second one is good. So we're knotted up at 13 apiece. 5 1/4 left to go in the first half. They're double teaming a player with the ball. They're trying to work on the guards here. Send this one to Andrachik. Nobody was on her at that moment. Beckles works her way around over to Harris.
Crossover and a jump ball.
And it's going to go the other way this time with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Rams with a much stronger second period here, but again, that first period was a tough one for them. 5:01 on the clock, 13 apiece. Travel violation. Yep, there it is, a travel.
Yeah, you get him to that 6-7 player. That's who you want to handle the ball. Now they're going to put a press on him.
Now you're going to see a quick timeout called by Coach Feaster here. He saw something right there. He let him know. I think it's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I think he saw them trying to put a press on.
Well, Rams only put 6 points up on the first period. We talked how important it is. They got to put up double digits. I really believe they got to put up that 13 to 15 points a quarter. They dug a little hole in that first quarter, coming out strong here in the second quarter with 7 points already. They'll be in bonus situation for the rest of this first half.
South River with 3 fouls to give.
They got makes it a lot easier for them. 13-13 with 4:49 to go. If you tuned in late, ladies and gentlemen, you got a packed house here. Brings back memory to what we'll call the good old days. Here they come, full court press, man. Inbound the ball to Silva. She works it around, gets it over to Barry. Barry's working, nobody on her. Dish that one off to Aaliyah back. No basket, no basket. Official said travel violation. Took that extra step on it, Art. 4:38 on the clock, still knotted up at 13. Bring this one all the way cross court. Feed it back, trying to get it to the big girl. And you're going to get a foul. I think the foul's going to be on Andrachik. Yep, that's going to be on Andrachik. It'll be her first. What the defensive players have to do, they have to plant their feet, put their hands straight up, and not move their body into the other player.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of charge called in girl basketball.
No, that you don't. Punduk missed her first. She'll be shooting her second here. Aaliyah Bass gets the rebound, and here they come. Rams waste no time. Got it in here to Silva. They missed another basket there. That's going to be another quick, and that's going to be Andrachik again, I anticipate. Yep. Art, you notice they've been able to force the Blue Jays to keep the ball out of the hands of Beckles, and it's a different squad completely. He's sending Gina Santoro to the line. He's going to be shooting 2. That was the Rams' 5th foul. First one, no good.
Coming in, number 22.
That's Helmstetter back.
Kristen Helmstetter.
So foul shooting's been a major problem for Middlesex.
And that'll be a foul on number 2, I think. Yes. Well, that'll be their...
It's going to be their 8th foul. If it's not an offensive foul, they're going to be going to the line. Just looking to find out who the foul is on.
Be on number 2.
No.
15. Lauren Pundock.
Okay, so Pundock will get her first.
I think they're going to call it on Bass for pushing off.
Not what she needed right now.
Yeah.
It's going to give her her second foul.
And team 6.
So neither squad has any fouls to give. So you're going to have a long 4 minutes here and a lot of foul shooting by both squads. Rams have had many an opportunity to capitalize and just have not been able to finish off on some of these plays.
Nice job by Andrachik. Nice rebound by Bass.
And look for Gabby Harris. Turnaround jumper. Didn't go. Bass with the rebound. No good, and they come back right away the other way with 3:35 on the clock. These squads have been knotted at 13 for quite a while here. That one's up and good.
That was number 22, Helmstadter.
All right, and I see Beckles is out. I don't know what prompted that, but that's going to be a foul on number 13. That's going to be Phillips. I'm anticipating. Yep.
The 19 foul.
Won't make any difference because it was a shooting foul, so they're shooting 2 from here on in regardless. 3:12 on the clock, 15-13 in favor of the Lady Blue Jays. All around the edge. Everywhere but in. 3:12 to go, 15-13. Rams still down by 1 field goal. Second one rolled in and out, and the Blue Jays ultimately come down with it. Approaching that 3-minute mark. Shot no good. Tapped around, scramble for the ball, and they're going to call it a jump ball.
Go to Lady Rams. Bass has got to be careful playing with 2 fouls.
I hate to say it though, Art, there are no tomorrows. This is not just a regular game. You talked about it early on. The Rams have been a team on a mission. Good heads-up play. It's a foot race.
No call. Got it back.
Barry's down. And here's a timeout here. Official timeout. The basket was good. The score is 15-15. She may have just twisted her ankle or something. Barbara Yanaskevich is in here. .240 left on the clock. A very intense game right from the very beginning on. Intense, back and forth, both squads. 2:40 on the clock, 15-15 is the score. Last play here, Harris took it down, scored it, tied it up, and I think there was also a foul on that play. And the nice sign is that she is up on her feet. So under NJSIA rules, she'll have to go out for a few moments, at least until one possession change.
Putting weight on it, so look, it's a good sign.
Yeah, it's sometimes a little bit more to shock than anything else.
They're going to bring in Jessica Schmidt.
I guess there was no foul on it. Just there, we're knotted up at 15 apiece. Beckles is back in for the Blue Jays. And the ball's back into her hands.
Silva, good job. Oh, they're going to call a foul on her.
I think they were calling it as a jump ball.
Yeah?
Yeah, they called it as a jump ball, but it's staying down at that end of the court.
Good job by Silva.
Absolutely. I just noticed on the sideline they had Barry jumping
she's
up
coming
and down on both her right leg and her left leg, so she's okay. It's that initial shock.
Good job that time by
Andrachik and Basson.
Yep.
Once they plant and put their hands up, that's all they got to do.
Oh, I left it open for Harris. Oh!
Something you're not going to see very often at all. Got to get a player talking to themselves. You approach 2 minutes left to go in the first half, 15-15. Basket doesn't go. Bass comes down with it. Clock down to 1:45. Shot goes up off the rim, no good. Rebound again by the Blue Jays. Not much for second chances here for the Lady Rams. Minute and a half left to go. From the outside, Beckles, and she drains a three. Gives the lead back to the Blue Jays, 18-15. Clock now down to 1:20 in the first half. Gabby gets it to Andrachik. Andrachik looks around. Andrachik puts this one up off the rim and no good. Once again, one shot and comes back. No second chances. Under a minute left to go. From the outside, no good. Tapped around, and this one's going to go out of bounds, and the Rams will take possession with 40.8.8. And guess who's coming back in? Alyssa Barry back in. It's a tough one to keep a player out.
Well, it's a 12. It's a 12.
Rams got 9 this quarter.
Yep. Barry drew the foul.
Well, it's 10-team foul, so she goes to the line shooting 2 regardless. Calling the foul on number 14, Rosie Garino. That'll be her second. And another quick substitution. After the first shot, you'll see the substitution come in. Santoro goes out. Matosis in. Second one is good.
Barry with 4.
Back to a one-possession ball game.
Throws it away.
Turnovers will do you in. 30 seconds to go here. They open that lane once again. Oh, big block on that one. That was Maura Phillips. Rams keep possession here. 15.7 on the clock. Get it in quick over to Harris. Sends it out to Andrachik. Tried to force that one to the inside, and we're going to get a jump ball called. It's staying down that end with the Rams with 9.5 left to go in the half. Scramble for the ball, clock down under 6. Good heads-up play by Silva, but couldn't keep possession. We got 2.9 left to go. 18-16 in favor of the Blue Jays. No fouls. And this one's going to end our first half of play with the South River Lady Rams down by a score 18-16. And here's what we got for scoring. 7 points for Beckles. Other than that, you got 1 point for Garino, 3 points for Santoro, 2 points for Fulmore, 2 points for Hallstetter, 3 points for Phillips, and 1 point for mitosis.
The Lady Rams are led by Gabby Harris with 12, followed by Alyssa Barry with 4, and they're shooting 8 for 15 from the free throw line.
Middlesex is 2 for 8, and here's our varsity cheerleaders. The varsity cheerleaders: Barbara Colho, Leanna Colbert, Caroline Cruz, Alexis Greibel, Jay Jackson, Lauren Nolan, and Tricia Raquepco. Nice job, ladies. We'll be back right after for halftime entertainment.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready for the start of the second half with the score. The Lady Blue Jays of Middlesex 18, the Lady Rams of South River 16. Well, Fred, it's sort of been like the first game. South River had a poor first half, missed a lot of shots, just didn't score a lot of points.
And I'm going to hope the second half is just like the first game, where the Rams came out and exploded for about 30, 35 points. The key to the game has been the defense of Middlesex. We talked about it before the game got started. The last two opponents held to 30 and 33 respectively, and they've basically kept the Rams down to only 16. Very few second-point shot opportunities. The Rams got to be able to get it. If you notice, they're boxing out Aaliyah Bass. They're controlling the Rams' offensive boards have been controlled by the Blue Jays.
What surprises me is they're letting Gabby Harris go one-on-one, and she's starting to take them to the basket. She's got 12 points already, so.
Now, we're going to find out what they can do. There are no tomorrows for one of these two squads.
Yeah. 16 minutes to go.
What works in the Rams' favor is fouls. 2 fouls for Aaliyah Bass, 2 for Andrejchik. Other than that, majority of the Rams players have 1 foul. We got 2 for Garino. We got, looking quickly. No, 1 for Garino.
2 for Garino and 2 for Fillmore, the big girl. And then a lot of people with 1. Let's see who he's going to start with.
Rams start with their original 5, just like they were.
Bringing Fillmore back in.
And I'm seeing if Beckles, Beckles. So both squads at full effort here. And we are going to be underway for the start of the second half here. Rams down by a single basket, 18-16. Beckles on Harris. Almost got the takeaway by Silva. Good second effort. Good second effort. You know, Silva's a little bit at an unsung hero. We don't talk about her as much because she has so many stars all around her. But the effort and the plays she constantly comes in with are just unbelievable.
There goes ball to the Rams.
That's Fillmore. She got back in, but she couldn't control the ball. Once again, Rams got to get a couple of real quick passes here. Send it high over here. If you can't get it over to Gabby Harris, send one high over to Bass. Stop, there's that little jumper, and we are knotted back up.
That's Harris's favorite shot.
That's it, that little short jumper there. Let's see what Beckles can do to match it, if she can. She dishes it off, gets an opening.
Block.
Aaliyah Bass coming back to life here. So the Rams come out to play their game. They inbound the ball. From the outside for a 3, no good. Silva with the rebound.
Oh.
This one goes out of bounds, and it's going to go down the other way to the Blue Jays.
A break for the Rams. Beckles missed it. She almost touched it.
All right, both squads came here with full house fans. Oh, Silva with another takeaway. Gets it to Barrett. Oh, doesn't have the numbers. Fillmore ultimately came down with it. Keep an eye on number 12 on the far side here, on the left side. Put it into her hands. Send it back out. They work the perimeter, try to drive it in. Gonna get a reach-in foul before the shot. Maybe on Andrejczyk. Nope,
No,
it's gonna be Silva.
Silva second. Teams first.
Blue Jays inbound it. Try to get it right to the inside. Work the ball around, get an opening. Quick jumper, shots up and good. Basket by Gina Santoro. Back to a 2-point lead, 20-18 with 6:17 on the clock. Barry goes to drive, brings it back, turns around from the outside. Way short on that one. Beckles with the ball, looking to set up. Feeds it over here out in the corner. Shot is no good. And again controlled by the Lady Blue Jays. Another one up, no good. Silva.
Foul.
Yeah, that's going to be on Silva. That's going to be her third. 5:43 to go, 20-18. Once again for a third try. Nope.
That's going to be on Bass.
Yeah, that's going to be on Bass, and that's her third one. That's something the Rams did not need early on here. Looks like you got Gill coming in for Silva, and I'm going to guess, and this is nothing but a guess, I'm going to guess you may see Obregon or Garrett coming in for Aaliyah Bass. Drains the first one. Gill in for Silva. The only change made right now. Second one is also good. Back to a 4-point lead for the Blue Jays. Gabby Harris works the ball, looks around. Oh, nice play on that one by Gabby Harris. Real nice play.
You've got 16.
Shot up from the outside, no good. And the question is, she was shooting a three. Foul's going to be on they indicated number 15, which will be Gill. And that's going to send her to the line shooting three. It's Tori Schweier. First one is good. Second one no good. Got one more to go here. That's what we were talking about. I anticipated seeing Obregon coming in. Give Bass a little bit of a breather. She's got the 3 fouls. Third one is good, so they made 2 out of 3. Extend the lead to a 2-possession ball game, 24-20, with 5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Andrejczyk looks around. Get this over to Gill. Gill looks around.
Timeout.
Timeout called by Coach Feaster. See if he called it as a 30-second timeout. Yep, it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So he was uncomfortable with the way the Rams had set up, or the way the defense set up against them on that play. 4:43 to go. Rams are down by 4 points, 24-20.
And the one thing that Middlesex has been doing is throwing a lot of players at South River.
Well, they must have put in 10 players already.
And they've been attacking the basket, trying to get those fouls, trying to get Bass out of there.
Well, they've controlled the boards. The Rams' offensive boards have been controlled by Blue Jays. Blue Jays have been able to take control, like we talked about. Second Second shot points. Rams have been held to a minimum. Five seconds to inbound. Barry gets the ball. She seems to be back to 100%. Good to see. Ball into the hands of Harris. Harris sends it back over there to Barry. Barry looks. When a game's this tight, you don't have to worry. The question is what happens in the event it gets a little tighter or one team starts to pull. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Who they're going to, oh, she stepped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Rams. You don't mind running a long play while it develops as long as you finish up with points on the board. So when you run that long play and you don't finish it off with points on the board, it's not going to help you.
Oh, Overgone, nice rebound, but she traveled.
That's okay. Just under 4 to go. Third period, 24-20. From the outside, shot is up, no good. Get another rebound, gets another opportunity. Shot is up, no good. This one taken by Andrachik. And they're going to call a foul. It's going to be the first foul in the second half against Middlesex. I think they're calling on number 14, Rosie Garino, and that's going to be her third foul.
Bass coming back in.
A little surprised to see it this early in the game.